But I really opened up my mind when I finally saw Alex making this work. I saw him driving a free BMW paid for by the company. I saw him really traveling in the nation. I was like, dude, whatever this kid's doing, it's obviously working. Obviously, this isn't a scam. So I decided to hear him out about 6 months ago. I said, Alex, dude, whatever you're doing, I want to hear about it. He finally got me on the phone with Diego and Jesse, and they really explained to me what we were doing and what this company is all about, which I'm not going to go into because Diego and Alex go into. But I just really wanted to share my story because there are a lot of people in this room making money. If you've made money in Vemma, raise your hand. Okay. Obviously, it's working. So, you guys, what is this, Thursday? Friday on a Thursday night. You guys have finals this week. You guys made this a priority. So obviously you guys, want to hear about what we're doing. So like I said, I was really skeptical at first. Didn't want to hear about it. But then I heard Alex's success. I was like, dude, if I went to high school with this kid and he's doing pretty well, I can do well. So I decided to hear him out. And he told me that it was the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns. I know you guys know they're really good. They're in the playoffs this year. So watch that. Then they had the Charlotte Bobcats. There was official wellness supplement of the Charlotte Bobcats. And Dr. Oz has had Verve on his show twice. Dude, and I started seeing all this credibility coming together. I was like, why would I ever be skeptical or hateful about this company when I absolutely knew nothing about it? Dude, I was the type of person who had a really big ego and a small little ass bank account. Dude, that was me. So if you guys know people like that who think they know everything when really they don't know anything, dude, that was me. So understand, we have all types of walks of life in here. So if you guys really want to learn, how to build this business, we have a guy in the room, doing a 7-figure income that can teach you how to build this business. He's 23. You'll hear from him in a minute. But I'm just here to share, you guys, I've only been in this for 6 months. I'm not that smart of a kid. I'm very average. But, I came into this, took it serious, went diamond in 31 days. I got my car, my BMW in 60 days, you guys. And it's crazy that, I came into this skeptical. I came into this doubtful, and anybody can make this happen. So, the guy that I really learned from, his name's Diego Avila. He's doing about $5,000 a month. You guys at what, 20? 20 years old, you guys, in part-time, taking this really serious, and he has over about 1,500 people in his organization. So I definitely listen up to this guy. Listen to Diego. He taught me everything I know.
All right, awesome. Well, first of all, you guys, I want to thank you for, obviously coming out today. You obviously made it a priority. So the reason as to why I'm up here, first off, before I even start, I just want to let you guys know that we're not out here to sell you anything. We're not here to convince you to do absolutely anything. Really, what our goal is tonight is to educate you enough, to obviously get you to the point where you can make an educated decision to decide whether or not this is right for you. Because honestly, what happened to me is that, after I graduated high school, I graduated in 2011, I had no clue as to what I wanted to do in life. Okay, I knew that a lot of my best friends were going to college, getting that degree, which in theory, it's going to get you that job. But at the time, I really didn't know what I wanted to do for the next 60 years of my life, and I also had no money. Okay, I come from an extremely humble background. As a matter of fact, my mom actually used to work at cleaning houses. My dad used to work at a Subway. Very fresh. And since we didn't have enough money, you guys, I had to work. Okay, I got a job. And raise your hand real quick if you've ever had a job in here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm sure you guys can agree with me that right now in this economy, at our age demographic, we're so expendable to the point where employers actually use that against us. And they tell us things like, if you show up late, you're fired. If you text, you're fired. If you do this, you're fired. I actually got fired for taking a piss at the wrong time. Okay, now obviously I'm young, I've got no one depending on me, but what that did for me is that it put a lot of things into perspective. I started realizing that right now in this economy, there's a lot of people getting laid off for stupid shit. Okay, and I didn't want to be stuck in a situation where I'm 48 years old, I've got, kids, I've got bills stacking up, and all of a sudden I get fired for doing something that literally everyone else does. I didn't want to be stuck in that situation. So what happened to me is that, I actually got approached to do this about 10 months ago now, and when I first heard about this, like he said, dude, I was skeptical. Okay, but at the same time, there's a huge difference between being skeptical and being close-minded. When you're skeptical, you have questions. You're still hungry for information. When you're close-minded, you literally just push it off. So I came into it with an open mind, and I got to tell you, dude, I fell in love with the concept, the product, but even more, what this could do for me, for my friends, and for my family. I literally saw this as my only way to become successful, so I ran with it. Okay, and all of a sudden, my income starts increasing because I'm following people that obviously know what they're doing, and with the money that I'm able to, earn now, I actually, a couple of weeks ago, I went up to my dad and I told him, you can stop working now. Like, I have the ability now to pay for all my bills. I pay for groceries. I pay for gas. And that's what I want to provide for you guys tonight. Because I know for a fact that there's people out there that are in worse financial situations than the one that I was in before this. Okay, so what we want to do today is literally just inspire you and motivate you and educate you to the point where you see exactly what we saw when we first got started. Because this entire thing, I didn't get it at first until I got asked 3 questions, which are the same questions that I'm going to ask you guys tonight. Okay, the first one was, who do you listen to when it comes to making money? Okay, my response was, well, I listen to my parents, my professors, my teachers, my friends, and my boss. Okay, now the second question is a rhetorical question. They asked me, do you want to make $1 million? So, raise your hand if you want to make $1 million. Okay, awesome. Okay. Well, the third question was the one that really got to me. Okay. He asked me, do you honestly believe that you learn how to make $1 million if you're following people that have never done it in their life before? And that's what really got to me. I really started understanding, and I was like, okay, I see where you're going with this, but at the same time, if I'm not supposed to listen to them, then who should I listen to? And that's when he's like, dude, you have to understand that right now, 3% of America owns 97% of the wealth. So that means my teachers, my professors, my friends, and my family, with all due respect, they have no idea how to make money, so why on earth would I listen to them? It doesn't make sense to me as a person that wants to make $1 million in the next 3 years to walk into a business classroom with a business professor that makes from 50 to 100 grand, a year. That doesn't make sense to me. There's nothing you could teach me. So what I decided to do is get in contact with someone that knew exactly what they were doing. I met up with Alex Morton when I first got started, you guys. He was making $8,000 a month, realized that I was broke, so I was like, Jesus, this kid's a millionaire. Okay? And he gave me a pretty simple formula for me to become successful. He said, if you say what people say and you do what they do, you will get exactly what they get. If you want to get good at basketball, you obviously study someone like Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, D. Rose. If you want to get good at cheating on wives in golf, probably Tiger Woods. But if you want to make $1 million, you should probably listen to someone that's doing it. And that's exactly what he's been doing it. And he went from $8,000 a month just about 9-10 months ago to, right now he's earning $1 million a year at 23. Okay, so without further ado, you guys, I want to bring up a really good friend of mine, my biggest mentor in this entire thing, a very humble guy. Give it up for Alex Morton.
Well, I'm excited. This is the first event of probably 20 in the next 4 days. I just came in today from, where the hell was I? I was in Chicago the last couple of days, doing the business going through all the schools. So if you're new tonight, understand whether you see the big picture or not, this is the greatest opportunity of your entire life. Right now the job market absolutely sucks. The economy absolutely sucks. 99% of all your parents are still working for a paycheck, okay? Most people don't know how to make money. Okay, I'm a normal average kid. I actually grew up in Columbus, Ohio for 13 years, Bexley, 10 minutes down the street. So this is kind of a personal, group with me. I'm going to be basically living out here this summer, helping you guys grow your business, all over the state. So, this opportunity, it's real. At first I know it can seem kind of skeptical, too good to be true scam, pyramid thing. I know you guys probably have a very close mind like I did when I first got introduced to this whole thing. But you have to understand, man, 2013, Obama's on CNN calling this economy the next Great Depression. Like Diego said, 3% of this country own 97% of all the money. Your professors at Ohio State or any other school you go to don't know a damn thing about how to make money. That's why they're teaching you guys. They're making 60 grand a year, teaching you how to have a textbook. And if I said right now, raise your hand if you want to be a multi-millionaire one day in life, you're already put your hand up, dude. And if you don't, you got a mental issue, man. And it's not about the money. It's about what money can do is it gives you options. It lets you retire, mom and dad early, have a nice car, have a nice house, travel, give back, do something great rather than being what? Average and mediocre. Let's go to high school. Let's get good grades. Let's go to college. Let's get good grades, good internship, make a resume, a piece of paper while you're so special. Then you're going to go beg someone to hire you. And then that individual's going to tell you when to show up to work, when to eat lunch, when to pee, when to go home, how much money you're allowed to make. And then you're going to be a 50-year-old male or female in America one day, and you're going to have to ask permission when you can take your own family on vacation. USA Today came out and said 77% of Americans currently hate their job, dude. Like, you have to do something different. Like, everybody we know is broke. Okay, I'm not here to disrespect your mom, your dad, your grandparents, and your teachers and professors. But, dude, if they don't have the car, the house, the money, the health that you want, why would you listen to them? If dad makes 50 grand a year, dad can't teach you how to be a multi-millionaire, guys. You have to follow people who have what you want. That's all you have to do. For the first 22 years of my life, I was listening to broke people. You bring your friend to a Vemma meeting, he's like, dude, all these Vemma things are going to work. I don't really want to do it. I don't have the time or money. And he's making $10 an hour at Jimmy John's. With all due respect, is his opinion, is it valid to you? Obviously not, dude. Only listen to people who already have what you want. So I moved out to Arizona State. In 2008, graduated Bexley High School, wanted to get away from this cold weather because I just hate the snow and the ice and all that junk. Went out to ASU, got into a lot of trouble at 18, got kicked out of the dorms for partying and being an idiot. At that time, I fell on my buddy's couch for about 6 months. In that time frame, all my friends were at Subway, Jimmy John's, Buckle, Best Buy, working at the student union, working at Abercrombie and Fitch. I did all that crap in high school. I'm like, I don't want to work. If I don't want to make $8 an hour. I'm like, I'm 21 now. This is a joke. I'm worth more than $10 an hour. And newsflash, you all are worth more than $10 an hour. You all worth more than $50 an hour, dude, because you're a human being. We're God's highest form of creation. Whatever, I don't care what religion you believe in, where you're from, who your parents are, what color your skin is, what language you speak. You're God's highest form of creation. You can do literally anything you want in life. So I had a friend who was in real estate, making $5,000 a month. I figured if he could do it, I could do it. So I got my real estate license at 18. I failed the real estate exam about 10 times because really not that book smart. Never did that well in school. GPA was not the greatest. SAT score was a 1490, dude. It was bad. It was bad. So I made some money, spent it all partying, having fun. But I learned a lot about sales and service and dealing with people, things 9 out of 10 of you've never been taught at home. Once again, with all due respect to your parents, if dad's not a millionaire, dad does not teach you how to make money. Your high school teacher, Bexley, was ranked top 50 public high school in the nation in Columbus, Ohio. Cool, dude. They're making $40,000 a year. They can't teach me or anybody else how to make money, set goals, and succeed. And then, guys, I've been on 90 college campuses in the last 6 months doing this business. I've been home in 17 days. Okay, you have to understand there's not one professor here or anywhere else that can teach you how to make money, set goals, and succeed. If you want to get good at basketball, you're going to study Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. Soccer, David Beckham. Golf, Tiger Woods. Hockey, Wayne Gretzky. I don't know. So when it comes to making money, you have to learn from someone who's already making a lot of money. So I got approached to do Vemma 23 months ago. Like I said, very skeptical too, to be true scam. Pyramid, I had a big case of the big ego and a tiny little bank account. I was that guy with the arms crossed, this is bullshit, I'm not doing Vemma. That was me. So if you're in the room tonight and you're skeptical, dude, I can fully relate to you because I was that guy, okay? I felt what you're probably feeling. So I said no for 30 days. I thought this was an absolute joke. And then the guy who tried to get me in Vemma said, look, I got a guy, he's 25 years old, he's in Vemma, he's making $10,000 a week with this whole Verve thing. He's like, we'll meet up with this kid for 10 minutes. He's going to tell you what happened to him. If you want to do it, he'll help you make a lot of money. If not, you'll never have to talk to me for the rest of your life. And I'm like, wait a second. You just said 25 years old, kid's making $10,000 a week with no college degree. I'm like, I'm going to meet this guy and see what the hell he's doing. Because obviously if there's a kid your age making that kind of money and you're not, he knows something you don't, and you probably should show up and figure out what the hell the kid's doing. So that's what I did, because I'm not a rocket scientist, but I'm also not a dummy. So I met up with Brad. He explained to me that Verve's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. So if you guys want some credibility to erase the skepticism, here you go. It's the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. Michael Jordan made it the official drink of the Charlotte Bobcats. Sean Merriman, the Buffalo Bills in the NFL. Dr. Oz had it on his show 3 times. He also spoke at our convention 3 out of the last 5 years. His boss is Oprah Winfrey. You all probably heard of Oprah. She's Oprah. She's not even human. She's Oprah Winfrey, guys. Okay?
She's not human.
She's a multi-billionaire with the B. I don't think Dr. Oz, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, and the Phoenix Suns are going to endorse, recommend, sponsor an illegal business model, guys. A pyramid scheme is really illegal. Okay, a pyramid scheme is when you sign up for something, you pay money, and you receive nothing. Like a website or some app. Then you sign all your friends onto it. All your friends, they pay money, they receive nothing. And they sign their friends on, they pay money, they receive nothing. And they transfer money from pocket to pocket to pocket to pocket, which is a money game, which is illegal. Okay, Vemma did $116 million last year in sales. Last month, we did over $18 million in 28 days. So it's starting to really take off. So long story short, I got in it. There's no sign-up fee, no membership fee, no on-site commitment, no website fees. All we do is we order the product. So yeah, it costs money. You're starting a business. And for those of you in the business school here, you understand it takes money to what? Make money, right? So all we do is we order products. So we tell people, stop spending money on crap. Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, 5-Hour Energy, Gatorade, Powerade, Fiji Water, Smart Water, Chipotle, 7-Up. On the weekends, you guys are blowing money on what, dude? Liquor, Bud Light, Adderall, weed. Crap, dude. So stop spending money there, spend money here and start a business. So maybe when you graduate from here, you don't have to go out there and make $36,000 for the next 4 years of your life from 8 to 5 and be told when to eat lunch and when you're allowed to pee and use the restroom, dude, because that's what future is going to be. Unless your dad owns, he's a CEO of the damn company. Okay, yeah, I'm not, the smartest guy in the world, but turn on CNN, ABC, NBC, or ABC, guys. Everything sucks out there, dude. It's really, really bad. 56% of kids graduating college a year from now are unemployed. All my best friends, hate to break it to you, they all graduated Ohio State, dude. I grew up in Columbus, Ohio State, OU, Cincinnati, Purdue, Indiana. I got one friend with a job. He's making $46,000 a year. He has to be at work every day at 8 a.m. If he's late, he gets fired. Suit and tie, dude, and it sucks. You're told what to do, when to do it. So I got in it, like I said. When I started, there was no BMW program. There was no Mercedes program. Diego and Ryan Young both are qualified for the free BMW and Mercedes-Benz. In, quote, my group, our group, we have now over 80 kids in high school or college that are driving around BMWs and Mercedes-Benzes. So it is working. So I got in it. I looked at my Facebook and phone book, and I realized all my friends like to make money. All my friends like to be healthy. All my older friends that have JOBs, Journey of the Broke or Just Over Brokes, they all hate life. They're depressed. They can't go see Drake. They can't go to the Drake concert with me. They can't go to Vegas. And my buddy's complaining about taking a girl out to dinner. He needs to borrow $10. I'm like, that's how you want to live life, dude? Worried about $10? Last time you guys went out to eat food, did you order what you want to eat? Did you order from the price of something, dude? See, we do Vemma, so 3 years from now, you never have to look at a price ever again. You walk into a store, never look at a price tag. You fly wherever you want to fly. You do whatever you want to do. So I invited 50 friends over to my house in Arizona State. It's almost shocking because this is literally what my first event was, except I invited 50 friends 25 friends told me they would show up. Only 10 came. So out of 50, 10 showed up. Out of the 10, 6 actually said no. You're crazy, you're nuts, it's illegal, it's a scam, it's a pyramid. My mom says those things don't work. My father's a businessman. Cool, everyone's dad's a businessman of some sort. My uncle's an attorney. Everyone, okay, cool, dude. So 6 said no, 4 signed up. We've turned 4 into 13,000 active high school kids and college kids, you guys. A lot of moms and dads now. A couple people in MLB, NFL, NBA, a couple people in the music business. I've signed up 30 friends in 24 months. So I've been in it for 2 years. So I share some numbers with you. Understand I've been in it for 2 years, but that has turned into an income. Last week I did 23 grand. This month I'll easily do $60,000, and by October 21st, my 24th birthday, I'll be doing 100 grand a month. So that being said, I'm not here to impress you. I said to impress upon you that what we're doing is working. If you're new tonight, somebody invited you here because they like, trust, and respect you at some level to share this opportunity with you. And if you want to do it, cool. We'll help you make a lot of money. If you don't, that's cool too, man. I'm not here to pull your arm, dude. I really don't give a shit, to be honest with you. I'm looking for 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 people that are like, hey, my parents are still working. It sucks. I want to retire mom and dad. My car sucks. I want to pay off student loans. I want to be my own boss and not go be a slave for the rest of my life for some boss who's a dickhead who doesn't care about me. That's all we're looking for, dude. So bottom line is, guys, really quick, the way it works, this is not sold in stores, so you can't find this. And you guys have John Ingle out here at Kroger, Safeway, Costco, Walmart, Target, Quick Trip, Chevron, Shell Station. It's not in any stores. There's no billboards, magazine ads, TV commercials. We took the concept of Facebook. Well, that's funny because Facebook started with just like this. It was one kid in a room with 10 friends. 8 told him no. 2 signed up for Facebook. You all raise your hand if you don't know what Facebook is. You all have it. You updated the status, 13 minutes ago, dude? You all have Facebook. That one kid changed the way we talk to people on the internet. What Verb is doing is it's changing the mindset of young people, middle-aged people, and older people, guys, to what? Switch from employee to owning your own business, guys. Jay-Z was on Oprah. Jay-Z and Beyonce together have $1 billion in the bank. Guess what? Jay-Z said on national TV, hey, Oprah, here's the secret to success. He's like, rich people, work for somebody else, but you'll never be wealthy unless you own your own business. It makes perfect sense. The wealthiest person in your life, they own their own business. The wealthiest person in my life, they own their own business too. Network marketing, which is what VM is, network marketing, the second highest paid profession in America behind professional athletics. So if you like money in here, this is definitely something you can do. So, like I said, it's not in stores, guys, so they pay us instead of putting it in billboards, magazine ads, TV commercials. They just pay us to talk about it. Kind of like you've never seen Zuckerberg on TV advertising Facebook. Your friend told you about it, so you signed up. It's the exact same business model, guys. VEMA's in year 8. It stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe. We call it very exciting money-making activity because that's what it is. Because it's a lot of fun. This is work, man. Hanging out with friends, talking about how much money we're about to make, dude. And there's people in this room in Ohio that are already doing it. There's 2 brothers that live in Mason, Ohio, that are driving around in BMWs and Mercedes paid for by the company, Austin and Connor Schaefer. So there's kids in this area already doing it. I know there's kids at OU and Athens that are diamond and platinum already. And this month, is your goal presidential, right? Mm-hmm. This month, him along with 2 other kids, I'll bet money, 2 of the 3 go presidential. That's 100 grand a year. They're 20 years old, dude. They're not the smartest kid in the world. The kid just busts his ass, just like me. You bust your ass. So, really quick, a couple closing thoughts. Companies in year 8, started in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's a debt-free company. It's privately owned. BK Branco's the CEO. He has 6 children under the age of 6. He does this company to help people feel better on a health standpoint and also gives people an opportunity to make a lot of money because right now, with when our president saying this economy is the next Great Depression, I think people are in need of some sort of different type of secondary income. There's companies out there you've probably heard of. A lot of you girls in here have probably heard of Avon, Mary Kay Makeup, Herbalife. You guys know David Beckham, the soccer player. His soccer jersey is Herbalife across his chest. The exact same model as Vemma. They're in year 34. They did $3 billion last year. David Beckham makes more money in Herbalife than soccer, and they own the LA Galaxy and Landon Donovan and David Beckham. You guys all know Amway on SportsCenter. They own the Orlando Magic. Soaps, cleaning supplies, toothpaste, shampoo, dude. I'm not talking about shampoo in here or some vacuum cleaner. You guys blow money every day on Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, and Adderall, dude. So stop spending money here, spend money here, build a business. And the number 1 reason why this thing works is the support system you guys have. We teach you everything, man. If you're the newest person in here, guess what? You're the most important person. I have no idea who you know. I don't know. You guys know people in frats, sororities, sports teams. It's unbelievable. And we're open in 62 countries. I forgot to mention that. Guys, we're open everywhere. Who do you know in Mexico? I was in Canada 4 nights ago in Montreal with 600 people in a hotel room doing a meeting. And honestly, 60% of them are probably 18, 19-year-old kids, man. Because everywhere I go, no matter what city I'm in, what state, what country, I hear the same thing over and over and over again. They go, dude, yeah, my parents, they're either unemployed or they're working a crappy job. They're like, I want to retire mom now early. I got student loans up to my eyeballs. I'm going to graduate with a business degree like everybody else or an engineering degree like everybody else. And then you're going to go out there, dude, and be told what to do, and you're expendable, man. If you get fired and replaced, dude, no one cares about what you're doing. You're just a profit to a company. So bottom line is, guys, this thing's working. Whether you see it or not, dude, that's your decision. But I will tell you this. It's going to get big. There's over 4,200 colleges in just America with an average of 12,000 kids per school. I think someone told me there's 40,000 kids at Ohio State. 40,000 kids, and we're in a room with, what, 60? Are you kidding me right now? Dude, it's going to get so big here with or without you. So that's 15 million college kids. We have 13,000 of them. If you ever thought about imagining being in the room with Zuckerberg when he launched Facebook, welcome to the room, dude. If you don't believe me, then don't do it. Okay, I'm just letting you know right now. I'm not saying he's Mark Zuckerberg, but I will tell you this, dude. This thing's about to get absolutely enormous. The last 3 weeks, I was in Phoenix, Tucson, LA, Newport, Seattle, Portland, Chicago, Montreal, Canada, Toronto, Canada, all over Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, New Orleans. I'm here tomorrow. We're going to University of Pittsburgh. Then we're going to Purdue, Indiana University, and then OU Athens, Miami University, and Oxford, whatever the hell it's called. So bottom line is, you know a lot of people. So tonight you have to ask yourself, are you happy where you are financially? If you're not, you probably should get on board with this. We'll help you do it. Like I said, the support system you guys have is ridiculous. We teach you what to do, what to say, what to text, how to text you guys, and we help you get to where we're at. I met a girl at Paxson and Arizona State University named Kaylee Warren. She's now making $18,000 a month. Josh Noble told me no. He was my roommate. He was at Outback Steakhouse busting tables. He's now making over $25,000 a month. And the guy who taught me this business, who will be here in I think 2 to 3 weeks with me again, is Brad Alcazan. You can Google and YouTube this kid if you want. One of my best friends, you guys. He's making over $55,000 a week in Vemma at 27 years old. So I always say, man, if you want to keep listening to your broke parents, broke relatives, broke-ass friends that sit around smoking and play Xbox all day, who are probably going nowhere in life, and your professor making $60,000 a year at Ohio State, or you can start listening to people your age earning a lot of money. And hopefully this isn't offensive to a lot of you guys in here, but I'm letting you know this is a really, really big deal, and you have to ask yourself, what the hell are you going to do if you don't do something like this? So with that, you guys, there's 3 types of people in the world: people who make things happen, watch things happen, and people who go, what the heck just happened? You're one of them. Okay, Zuckerberg, 8 out of 10 told him no. Steve Jobs started Apple. They called him crazy. Bill Gates, Microsoft, the exact same thing. This thing's about to be a really, really, really big deal. So you're going to be a part of it. You're going to watch it happen in front of your face. So like I said, get back to the person who invited you, ask some questions, leave here fully educated, come up to all these people that are making money in Vemma, leave here understanding what the heck's going on. They'll teach you how to get paid, how to get started, and make the decision, man. So tonight you're either an A, B, or C person. If you're a C person, maybe you don't see what we see, maybe you don't see what Hassan sees, maybe you don't see what Diego sees or Fayez sees, you guys. So respectfully, see ya. It's not free, but I will guarantee you this: if you do what everybody else is doing outside of these walls and they're all broke as hell, you think you're just going to be wealthy? If you go to sleep tonight broke, and you wake up tomorrow to the same thing again, you're going to go sleep again broke. In order to get something different, you have to do something different. So you want to be wealthy, do wealthy people things, you guys. You don't have to be smart to make money. I hate to burst you guys' bubble. It's the dumbest thing on earth. Your GPA has nothing to do with your bank account, guys. Google millionaires in America. There are more multimillionaires in this country without a college degree than with one. Okay? And I'm all for school. I believe in education. You all should graduate, make your parents proud, get a degree. I have a 4-year degree. I am 100% pro-college, dude. But do this on the side, 20 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, working with these guys. They're going to help you build a business. I guarantee you I could pick out 10 people in this room by August making $6,000, $7,000 a month. So either you or somebody else. But I always say, if it's not this, then what? If it's not you, then who? And if it's not right now, then when, guys? So maybe you're a B person. You're thinking maybe. So get up here, get all your questions answered. Jesse made what last month? He made $2 to $3 grand last month, guys. People in the room doing it. So get your questions answered, you're fully educated. But if you're an A person, I'll tell you what right now. If you're an A person, like eventually Ryan Young was, okay, you're like, dude, I have a Facebook, I have a Twitter. Okay, I know people here. I got a friend that goes to Florida. My sister lives in Arizona. I had a buddy in Norway, Amsterdam, Spain, Australia. We're open all over the place. You're like, I know at least 2 people in my life that like, trust, and respect me enough. Well, shit, I already spend money on liquor, beer, Adderall, and dumb stuff. Maybe I'll give this a shot. Well, guess what? You're going to lock arms with me and these people making money, and we're going to help you become a big success story in the company. So you're an A person, you want to take action, now. So with that, you guys, I appreciate you coming out tonight. I know I heard it was finals week, so that's cool. You guys are taking time out of your studies. Study hard for that stuff. We'll give you some verbs so you can study a little bit better. But get back to the person invited you, get your questions answered. But we're going to be doing, I said, the 3 meetings tomorrow, 3 meetings the next day, 3 meetings the next day. The way the business works is you want to get in now before everybody else gets in. It's like a first come, first served thing. So if you want to get in, you should probably get in tonight before we go to Pitt tomorrow with 80 kids, and we sign up half the room like we do every single meeting. So with that, thanks. Appreciate it. I haven't put it 6 viewers. It's all good.
It didn't load off this one.
No, I don't know. I can weird it.